Yo, what is going on today, guys? Back here for another video. I'm going to talk about basically ranked for a second. So if you want to skip to like the deck profile and the matches, there will be a timestamp in the description. But anyways, yeah, so finally hit Master Ball rank. You can see him exactly at 1450. Hit this in the morning. Haven't played yet. I'm probably going to at least try to get top 5,000. Obviously top 1,000 would be the goal. But I just feel like there's a lot of sweaty people who like don't sleep, right? And just play the game a lot. So we'll try, but no promises. Yeah, but anyways, I think I got to Ultra 3 on stream with like the 11 win streak on Carnivine. And then from there, Ultra 3, I just played RC's Carnivine and a little bit rough, bro. I mean, it wasn't the fastest, bro, but it was pretty decent. I got the Ultra 4 pretty fast. And then when I got the Ultra 4, initially, I kept ranking and demoting. I kept going back down to 3, promoting the 4. Because I was still trying to play as Arceus and Masquerada, and I kept bringing in the Skarmories and Rampardos, and I decided, okay, at this point, bro, let's just play Darkrai Giratina, and like legit, dude, from there, I basically almost just had a clean just win through. Like obviously, I didn't go on like a 20 win streak or anything, but I would like win 3 games, or like win 5. I would lose like 2 or 1, and then I would just keep winning, going on like 3, 4, 5 win streaks, and yeah, I mean, the actual very first time I got to the promotion, the master rank, I actually ended up doing it. I guess technically you'll see in the video, I guess I had 2 chances basically because I had like enough points to where like if I lost the first attempt, I still could do a second attempt. But yeah, to be honest, bro, I think the hardest ranks for me personally was like honestly, bro, Pokeball 4. Because I was playing a lot of mid-tier decks, bro, it was like kind of rough, bro. But once I switched to Galeta, it was pretty fine. I think some point in Great Ball I pretty much just like smoothed, like, or it was like a very smooth run. But then I think what was it? I think Master Ball, honestly, Master Ball, or not Master Ball, but Ultra Ball 2 was probably the hardest rank for me in Ultra Ball. But after I got the 11 win streak, I got the Ultra Ball 3 and I kind of got out of there. And yeah, so that's just basically how ranked was. And yeah, I guess we'll go into the deck profile now. Anyways, yeah, let's go to the deck profile. The reason I still use Limitless to showcase my deck, bro, because like, you know, in Pokemon Pocket, bro, like if I have like, let's say like a full art Misty and then like a regular Misty, I don't like how it doesn't put them next to each other. So I just prefer Limitless because I feel like I can showcase all the cards in the order I like. So that's why I still use Limitless. Like I know there's a feature in the game. Plus it is technically bigger, you know, when I'm talking about it, but yeah, Giratina Darkrai. You set up Giratina with its ability, set up Darkrai at the same time if you have both. Hopefully not. Yeah, nothing to say. I feel like we all know what Darkrai does. I mean, we've dealt with Darkrai for 2 seasons. Even if last season he wasn't the best, he was still played here and there, especially the Weavile variant. Giratina sets itself up, does 130 damage combined with Darkrai 150. Another red, that's 170. There's not much to talk about, but we have 2 Pokeballs, we have 2 potions because we want as much healing as possible in the mirror match. I ran 2 potions. I'm thinking that I might actually take 1 potion out for a second Nurse Joy or Pokemon Center Lady, whatever you want to call it, just because, you know, it does heal 10 more damage. But nice things about potion obviously is an item card, so you could use 2 in 1 turn, where like Pokemon Center Lady you can only use 1. So they have their differences, and I just use potions. This is just the list I use for the final game. My list in like maybe the beginning videos might be a little bit different, but this is like the end build I ended up this is the end build I settled on to get into Masters. So yeah, then 2 Professor Research, 2 Leaves because everything's a 2 retreat cost. 1 Pokemon Center Lady, it's really essential for the mirror match. And also 30 damage heals up a Hitmonlee attack, which can be nice to prevent like getting Cyrused by Gallade. 1 red, we want to be able to do 20 more damage to get those knockouts we need when we need them. 1 Sabrina, 1 Cyrus, 1 Mars, which is one of the most broken cards in the game, especially with the 2 best decks being Mewtwo, Giratina, and Giratina Darkrai. It's either a 16 trainer card deck or a 13 trainer card deck. No, not 13, but 17 trainer card decks. So those cards have 3 Pokemon, bro. They're gonna have a lot of stuff in their hand, basically waiting for the moment to use them. And you basically want to Mars to prevent them having like the Sabrina, the Cyrus, the Reds, or even the potions they might need to actually win the game or have like a chance to win in the game. So we just want to Mars those cards. Plus, you know, if they do actually knock out something early, Mars, they only get 1 card back. So it's just phenomenal in this deck. Plus we have the room. 2 Giant Capes because it's really good in the mirror match. Plus, you know, it can negate the red. Then we just have the 1 Rocky Helmet down here, basically in case we have something in the active spot that maybe just is there as a sacrifice, and we basically just put the Rocky Helmet on it to get that 20 extra damage we might need to KO something. yeah, anyways, it's just a well-rounded deck. If you guys like daily Pokemon TCG content, I do upload every day. I'm doing some discussion videos. I'm doing planning on doing like a best decks to play in ranked probably after this video. If not in the next two, Tinkaton is one of the ones because I just got the second copy. I plan on doing some rank streams also throughout the week. I just can't stream on weekends, but probably like Monday, Wednesday, possibly Friday is probably when I do streams. Yeah, but if not, thank you guys just for watching. Thank you guys for all the love and support. We're actually about to hit 600, so that'd be super cool. And yeah, let's just get into the games and basically showcase just some Giratina Darkrai matches in Ultra 4. And you also will see the rank up match to get into the Masters. And peace out and have a lovely day once you guys do finish it. Okay, and we start first. Dark type against grass. If that is Carnivine, that's literally an instant lose because we have nothing else. No, it's Arceus EX. Okay, we actually have a chance because we can't damage this thing potentially. And then we could hopefully get, oh dude, that Giratina top deck was phenomenal. I was gonna say, like, if we could damage with Darkrai, we could potentially Cyrus that back in later, and that's like the one way we could win this. I don't think I need to put Rocky Helmet yet. Maybe I should have put it on Darkrai just in case they can leaf out Carnivine. But let's just hope they don't have leaf. Professor Research, okay, love to see it, dude. I almost want to like leaf out and put Giratina in the active spot if I can get another one. But obviously I don't have a leaf and I don't have another Giratina. Yeah, it's gonna be Carnivine. Depending on what they put the energy is what they have. Because we basically, what we want to see is no Spirito. Spirito, and we're cooked. No Spirito, there's a chance. And looks like they don't have a leaf because they're putting it on Arceus. They could always top deck it. But Shaman, I've never seen Shaman in this deck. What? That's kind of crazy. Yeah, we're definitely gonna Professor Research. Probably Rocky. I kind of want a Giant Cave now, not gonna lie, dude. But I guess we can wait one more turn. Honestly, I might actually have the Sabrina. Actually, I could also just easily knock out this Arceus. I'm just kind of like scared of a red card at this point, or like a Mars. You know what? We're just gonna Rocky Helmet on Darkrai because if they swap in the Carnivine, we could chip it down earlier too. Screw it. They also could just not have a red. But either way, on like honestly, like if we knock out Arceus, we have the Sabrina, so we could easily just knock out something else. Unless they set up a Spigorito if they are playing that. But I feel like the fact that they're playing Shaman, I feel like they just wouldn't be playing Spigorito and Masquerade because I just feel like that's just too many cards. Unless it's like a one Arceus, one Carnivine package. Or something weird like that. I feel like it might be the Rotom actually. Which would actually be pretty bad. Sky Shaman, okay. Yeah. Okay, so Rocky Helmet's pretty good. We have the Potion and the Pokemon Center Lady. There's Joy. So they can't 2-tap us even if they red twice. So I think I'm still fine with this. We did do a little bit of chip damage, so obviously it's not going to matter anymore. But yeah. Oh, second Darkrai too. Although, I mean, I could leaf out this one. But I think at this point, dude, I mean, they can't attack up anything. They already wasted all the energy. I think I still want to get the chip damage because unless they have an Erica, we just knock them out next turn if they attack. I think we just hold twice up. Like, yeah, we're going to be at low HP, but they can't attack next turn. So, well, obviously, you know, besides Carnivine. So I think I'm kind of fine with just doing this. And then we just Giratina, and I think we're at a pretty solid spot. I mean, because if we knock out Carnivine, we get a double knockout if they attack. Which we could then just easily Sabrina like a Shaman in or something. With the Giratina. I totally forgot about the Shaman though. Okay. I mean, I still just think I attack. I think there's just no reason not to. Looks like they might just sack Shaman. What I could do. Nah, I think I just saved the Sabrina. Second Rocky Helmet. I guess we could just put it on this Darkrai. I mean, they still can't attack me next turn, so I think I just still attack up Darkrai. I could like theoretically Sabrina because this Carnivine is weak to get the guaranteed knockout of this other Darkrai. Which, should I do that actually? That is a double KO. I think we just attack, dude. I think we just attack. They can't attack of Arceus. They probably send in the Shaman because it has the Rocky Helmet on it. We just Sabrina. We get the Sky Shaman. What also could happen is they could have a second Carnivine and I should have probably Sabrina'd. Let's just hope that's not the case. Then again, if it is another Carnivine, they actually have to put the energy on Carnivine. which means they can't put it on Arceus. So if I attack a Giratina, they still can't attack. Okay, we kind of like lose that now, which is kind of annoying. But we didn't really need the Sabrina. Like it was just kind of like a nice option we had. Rotom, I bet you they're gonna swap into that, but then we're in the same situation where they might attack Giratina, but then they're not putting an energy in Arceus. We get the KO, and then we just need one more KO and we win the game. And I think if they actually do put Rotom in, what I'll probably do is I'll probably just leaf out in the Giratina just because Darkrai is weak. I guess it wouldn't really matter, but let's see what they do. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter because if I'm not taking the Rocky Helmet damage, I'm still fine. So I don't think this is the way, but I think they're kind of cooked. Yeah, I mean sacking it is one option, 100%. But at the same time, we have Rocky Helmet, so we're like kind of like guaranteed. Plus we have the Rocky Helmet, plus we have the Darkrai, so we're kind of like just guaranteed to just knock it out. Professor Research just in case we need a Sabrina. I don't think we do. Oh, we don't get it anyways, but I was kind of hoping for a red just in case. But like, yeah, I mean, we just attack. We knock out Rotom. We have two things. They send an RC if they attack. Even if a Giant Cape, they go to 140 HP. We Darkrai, Giratina attack. If they try to Sabrina, we just send in the Darkrai and we have the Leaf. And obviously, if they Sabrina, they can't use a red, so they can't even one-shot the Darkrai. So we're just in a position where we're guaranteed to win. Exactly what I was talking about, bro. Yep. Just leaf out, like I said, bro. And we don't even need to use the Darkrai attacks. I don't need to waste the time using the energy. They should probably just concede when they see Leaf, but in case they don't, we might actually have to attack. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. They just concede. And I mean, this is why this deck is super strong, dude. Just Darkrai plus Giratina is one of the most broken combos, setting up two of the best EX Pokemon in existence at the same time. Going first, let me just see Giratina. Okay, it looks like it's potentially the mirror match, Professor Research. Hopefully we just get Giratina, because we kind of don't like not seeing Giratina going first, just because, you know, obviously they get to set up Darkrai in the mirror match, whereas we are one ahead. Good thing about us, we have the Pokemon Center lady and potentially more potions. Let's just see the Giratina. Let's see. Fantastic, dude. That was the very last draw too. I'm kind of like thinking maybe just trying to Rocky Helmet. Yeah, I'm thinking of Rocky Helmet on Darkrai, I think, right away. Just because I could low-key smell out a potential Mars. And obviously we would rather just not draw it back. We'd rather just draw something useful. But yeah, so the good thing about the mirror match is we do get to set up Giratina earlier. They get to set up Darkrai earlier. Like I said, I kind of want to draw a potion now, just because we can negate like 3 turns basically of the what am I looking for? Darkrai chip. I also potentially might Sabrina onto that Giratina. They're just setting it up. Okay. I kind of don't mind just getting the chip damage on it then if they're going to do this. Why not? I mean, their Darkrai has an energy, so that's kind of just like a dead card right now. Then we Pokeball. Don't really care what it gives us. Second Darkrai probably be preferable. Yeah, but we just put it there. And we use Giratina's ability. If they can't attack for 2 more turns, I think we should be able to attack a Darkrai before they can't. Yeah, we can attack a Darkrai before Giratina can attack. So if they're red, we possibly might be able to knock it out. We have the Pokemon Center lady, although it doesn't matter because we don't have the giant cape. So I probably won't use that at this point on it unless they try to like do like a leaf play. So yeah, they're just gonna heal it up. I don't really care about that, because we do have the red. So I think next turn I'll probably Pokemon Center lady, just so they can't like leaf out and go into like Darkrai or something. But yeah, I think we just attack up this one. We have a second Rocky Helmet too, which I could put on something. Thinking about just the I guess second Darkrai. I mean, we have the leaf, could be the same situation as last game, I guess. And 120. I'm trying to like think of the math, because they can't attack Darkrai if they leave. They could swap out of red, which I don't think they would do. I mean, I guess plus they can't even attack up Darkrai, so maybe I don't need the Pokemon Center lady. I could just keep it, I guess. And red leaf, Pokemon Center lady. They can't attack this turn. Yeah, I guess we don't need to use it actually. I guess what they could do is Sabrina to try to stall. But we do have the red, the one shot if they don't have another potion. And at that point, like the Darkrai is not going to be able to clean up in solo. Yeah, okay, they have another potion. So what I basically have to do is have another Giratina. Thinking about just sacking this Darkrai. They have the attack to the Rocky Helmet. We Pokemon Center Lady, so they can't do that. Is it worth it to attack? Is it not? I mean, I guess it was not reason not to. Besides the fact that I won't be able to Darkrai and Giratina on the same turn, but I do have the red, but they might have a giant cape. Because the Rocky Helmet, I'm guaranteed to knock it out anyways with Darkrai and Giratina, so I don't think I need that attack. I think I could just do this. Set one up on this, and then just Giratina one more turn. And we Pokemon Center said they can't swap out knock me out Darkrai. And yeah, I think we just do this and we should be guaranteed the win. Possibly. Unless I'm thinking about something. I guess a Sabrina could be annoying. Say, do you have a giant cape? So I think this turn was worth it. Because now we could use red and Darkrai on the same turn because we don't have to waste the dark energy on Giratina. And if they don't attack, we also just swap out and we knock them out too. So I think either way, this Giratina is going down. Guaranteed next turn. The only question is, does our Darkrai still live, or are we going to have to sacrifice it? Yeah, and they just Darkrai before they use the Sabrina, so they can't Sabrina and knock something out either. So, because like they could maybe potentially have done that. If like I guess they also could still do it. And Cyrus just went back in. Okay, yeah, they knocked themselves out. Fine by me, dude. Like the only annoying thing would be like a Sabrina, but like at that point, like we don't need attack of Darkrai. We just put the energy, get the damage on the Darkrai, and then we just swap back out to Giratina. I guess they could technically like Mars me and get rid of my red. Which is giant cape for insurance. I don't really think I need it. Maybe I do. Maybe it was needed, but who knows? Yeah, I don't need to raise the red like I said. Just attach the Darkrai. We attack and we should be chilling. Because we're 150, Darkrai can only do 100 to us, 120, 140 with the red. So I guess unless they have a second Darkrai, which could be the case, they could just have a second Darkrai and win actually. Wait, no, what am I talking about, bro? I was like adding like 2 Darkrai chip damages like up. Never mind. Yeah, we just win. Actually we don't. We need a potion. They do Mars actually. Okay. Well, we potentially lose now. I needed the potion with the red. That's kind of annoying. We do get the Pokemon Center Lady. Do they have a Cyrus or a Sabrina though? Because if they do, that kind of dampens our plan. And we do lose because of that. I literally called them Mars. Damn, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, I mean, we just swap out. We go for the no Cyrus, dude. I mean, they have 7 cards left in their deck. We just fucking pray. I guess they also could Sabrina and trap something in, and then at that point we just have to top deck a Leaf. Which, I mean, we have 7 cards left, 2 out of 7. I'm assuming the Cyrus comes out 100%. They just concede. I think we got extremely lucky. I feel like we shouldn't have won that. Okay, going first, Giratina. Would have preferred to see a Darkrai, but we're going first. We have 2 turns to be able to see him. Giant Cape probably doesn't matter. May only matter because you are playing Mewtwo, which means they can't get the Darkrai chip. They also do set up Giratina faster, so I'm probably just gonna have to set up this one in the back. So I'm actually kind of happy about this top deck, although I would still prefer to see Darkrai. And I think we giant cape this one, basically use it as a shield because if a red, they won't be able to one-shot me. So I think that might just be the wave. Because we do have the leaves. And we just set up the one at the back, hopefully get Darkrai like I said, so we can set up on it because I'd like to have Darkrai in this matchup. I also would like to not see a Mewtwo. I hope that's just a second Giratina. But it is always a Mewtwo because they always have Mewtwo and Giratina by the first turn. Because apparently everybody is just bots in ranked. Not bots isn't a bad way, bots isn't, they always have the guaranteed combo. Well, speaking of Darkrai, thank you. So now that is a play I can do. And looks like they're actually splitting up the energies. Possibly have a Leaf and they can attack a Mewtwo, but then if they're attacking a Mewtwo, they can't set up Giratina at the same time. Kind of fine with this, to be honest. If I didn't have the leaves, I would probably be kind of concerned, but because we have the leaves, hopefully we just don't get Mars. I thought that was about to be a Mars. Yeah, I mean, if they don't have any potions, dude, we actually probably could just switch in the Darkrai and actually knock out the Giratina, and then we just save the Giratina for the Mewtwo, maybe. Yeah, it kind of all depends. A lot of scenarios. I don't think they're gonna dawn onto their Giratina. I think we just leaf out, we attack up Darkrai. If they don't heal up and Mewtwo's kind of forced to waste the Shockwave on us, then we have 2 turns of attacking Giratina, and we should just get the easy knockout. Pokemon Center Lady. Okay, now I might have to go in with Darkrai. I might actually not be able to KO them. Yeah, I can't actually KO them now. That's actually that's kind of annoying. But at the same time, like I said, they can't actually knock me out either. The only thing that would be annoying is like a Sabrina with Mewtwo, I guess. But I don't think they would waste the energy on Giratina, hopefully, dude. So let's just hope they don't have another potion. Yeah, we just do this. I think we go into Darkrai next turn. I guess they can. They might be able to do 2 things back to back, bro. I might need a Giant Keep on Darkrai. Or a Sabrina to be able to attack that Mewtwo. Because the Mewtwo is actually more scary right now. Unless they put the energy on Giratina to attack. If they put the energy on Mewtwo and set up, things are not looking good. Because we need a... Oh, they're going with Mewtwo? I think they're going to Shockwave with his red. Yeah, but we have the red and the dark red to do 170 damage. Now the Giratina's not set up and we should just be able to win the game because it's at low HP. So, I mean, I'm very grateful for them going in and doing that. Just in case they somehow like leaf out into like a different Giratina that they try to solve, I think we should be good. I'm just going to do this in case, you know, in case we get Mars too. This is not BM. This is like actually like I'm pretty sure we're guaranteed to win like 95%. But like there's a small chance, dude, that we don't. I'm just gonna be smart because this is Ultra 4. BM is when you're guaranteed the win and you're just doing all the stuff for no reason. That was like legit just the worst case scenario. Somehow I throw this game super hard because I'm not thinking of something. But I mean, like I said, they can't attack. If they leaf out to another Giratina, we just attack twice. And they haven't taken it. Oh no, they have taken a KO. I mean, we do have the Cyrus though. We do have the Cyrus if they try to swap out. I'm assuming they just swap out. I mean, they either swap out or they just concede because they kind of like know they're cooked. I don't think they use a support card. Leaf would save the energy. So they would have to have 2 leaves. But we have the Cyrus, so unless they Mars me, but they actually just, yeah, okay. Well, we just Darkrai in thing now. We have a Mars. Okay. But like, if they don't have a giant cape, we just still one-shot the Giratina. And they have no energy on anything, so they can't even do anything for like the next like 20 turns. Obviously not 20, dude, but you know what I mean. Alright, they're actually just gonna make me attack. Fine. Whatever, we had to chip the Darkrai, you know, to get the 1-shot. And we attack, and that is GG's. Yeah, we're facing a lot of like, not mirror I guess not mirror matches, but like just Giratina mirror matches, I guess. Obviously different variants, but this is why this is the strongest card in the game. Okay, we're on first. Let me just see Giratina, man. Giratina against a grass deck. Yeah, we might actually just lose this one if they start good at all. Let's see. It's Farfetch'd actually. I don't know why people were playing. I feel like a lot of people are playing Farfetch'd now, bro. It's kind of strange. I'm kind of hoping they see that Darkrai. I won't lie. I should have saved that one more turn, but if it's Darkrai, we're actually in such a good position because we have the Rocky Helmet, dude. I think we still put the Rocky Helmet on. We do have some hill cards, so we kind of like do not take damage. It is, you know what, dude? I don't even know if I want to go in the front of it. I have the Leaf, I guess. I have the Leaf. They could just Sabrina me now, though. But screw it. If they do that, they do it. Also, I could still top deck Darkrai next turn. But I'm just like, logically speaking, Masquerada set up very fast. Or for the Reds, we are cooked. We kind of need the giant capes on Darkrai if we even get Darkrai, and then we have to pray they don't have the red. Darkrai would be phenomenal because then this Farfetch'd just dies if it attacks me. Let's see. Just a Sabrina, which could be useful potentially if they brick and we kind of like, but I can't. I'm not setting up on this one, dude. Damn. I guess we just use this now. Screw it. Why not? I don't think it matters, but probably doesn't at the end of the day, but I just felt like using it. I probably should have kept it in case of the scenario where I needed the attack for the game winning and like I didn't want to die to chip. Looks like they just might have Masquerada right away though, bruh, so we might just be fucking cooked. We do have the Rocky helmet though. The only problem is we could easily get Sabrina'd. Oh, I guess this prevents them Masquerada from Sabrining me with the Rocky helmet, which is something, I guess. I mean, it looks like they only have that on Farfetch. If that's all they have, dude, then we could definitely win this. But if they play something else down, like if they go in their Masquerada this turn, attack Giratina, knock it out, we knock them out, I could Sabrina before they set up the next one, and then it's just left a Farfetch, and I think we might be able to win like that. They might play something else down. I guess we technically could still do that if they don't have the evolution pieces. I mean, also if they stay in, they go in with Masquerada. I just don't want to see a Sabrina. That giant cape cooks me, dude. That giant cape actually just cooks me. I dead ass probably just lose because that giant cape. There's nothing I can do to get around that now. And I literally need to top deck Darkrai. If I don't get Darkrai, we just lose. We have a Pokeball still. We have a Pokeball, press research, and 2 Darkrai's. Fuck. There's nothing we could do. I mean, I guess we have 2 potions, so that's something, but we can't attack because we need like a Nurse Joy, Darkrai, and 2 potions. If only I saved that other one, dude, from earlier. Yeah, we get Darkrai, but we just lose to one of those. I guess in case they misplay, but yeah, I mean, we just get knocked out by Farfetch, but there's no point in playing this one. If I kept Thunder Shard, we could have possibly won. We are going, you know what, dude? I'm just gonna place Darkrai in the active. Let's just hope that second Pokeball is it. Palkia. I should have placed something else down. I should have placed something else down. I'm gonna lose to a Misty. I'm calling it. They got at least like 2. Not only 1. I mean, it's like, it's just annoying, dude. It's just annoying. Oh, man. Oh, I guess we're just guaranteed the second Darkrai. I guess we pray for a leaf, dude. Because we just knock this thing out of Darkrai because the Rocky Helmet, if they keep attacking, and the chip damage eventually, unless you know the Irida up. Giant Cape doesn't do anything. It really doesn't, especially with the Rocky Helmet. Yeah, dude, I just gotta hope for a leaf in the next 2 turns. If not, that guy's have to sack this Darkrai. Okay, hold up. We might be cooking. Rocky Helmet and no leaf. Okay, well at this point, dude, I guess I'll just put the Rocky Helmet on you. You don't really need it. Does not matter if you have the Giant Cape in this matchup. You know, I could have just like went all in and built up this Darkrai and attacked, but I was kind of expecting like another Misty, to be honest. Which, you know, still can't happen next turn, so I guess we'll see. I wouldn't even mind a Sabrina bro to BH. At least they have the second Palkia. Oh, it's actually a Manaphy. I really thought it was just going to be 18 card Palkia. Irida. I mean, dude, like I said, the Rocky Helmet plus the chip damage, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Giratina is still going to knock you out. The only question is, do I draw my leaf or not? Let's see. Oh, yes, Sabrina. But you know what I kind of don't want to have happen is a Sabrina, so I'm going to place it with like Giratina now. Yeah, we're just going to fully build up on this one. I feel like they're going to slash one more time, then try to Sabrina, but like, I'm just going to like potion this guy up so he doesn't get knocked out. No, I mean, we still are. I have the Giant Cape. I actually might just put in the Darkrai if they Sabrina. But I mean, we just swap out next turn and we knock them out. And unless they, you know, obviously attack finally, then they have a Manaphy in the back. And like, what is a Manaphy really going to do in this situation? I think the only way to out is literally a Palkia Misty flip for 4 on that second one. I wonder if they like switch out the Manaphy or something, but if they do get a second Palkia. No, they're just going to attack finally. Okay. Fine by me. Just gonna, you know, bro, I guess we just put Darkrai in. They just concede. I kind of figured they would, but you know, like I said, the Palkia Misty flip is always the situation, and I wouldn't be surprised if I lost to. We are now 1 game away, and we have 3 points left. So if we lose once, we still have another chance. So hopefully we just win the first one. And before Misty. Okay, we're starting second, dude. If we have Darkrai, we're chilling. Let's see. Oh, it's a fire deck though, dude. This might be an insta loss. That's like one of the worst matchups to run into, of course. No Charizards this morning, and of course on my rank up match. Unless they start Charmander, but it looks like they have Moltres like Shaman. Let's see. Yeah, 2 Moltres. Okay, well that means they don't have any evolution pieces possibly in their hand. So we need a top deck Darkrai still. Oh man, that sucks. I guess in case I don't know, I'll keep it in for just extra cards, but if they evolve in the Charmeleon, I'll probably just concede. It's like almost no way for us to, yeah, there's like no way for us to win this one. That just sucks. That was just, at least we had 2 chances. We just need to not queue into that guy again. It's literally anything but Charmander and like grass. It's gonna be Gyarados. It's gonna be Gyarados. Okay, we need Giratina going first. It's a fire deck again, bro. You gotta be kidding me. That's insane. Literally the worst matchup for our deck. And we get it twice on the rank up after not getting it ever. Maybe they don't have Charmander, bro. I'm almost thinking about Marzing, bro, just in case they're keeping in their hand. We need Darkrai. I probably should have saved it one more turn, but fuck. That's insane. The game literally, I swear to God, it's only when you swap decks you want to rank up. That's the only time you ever get these matchups. Literally, bro. It is almost impossible for us to beat this unless they just don't ever get Charizard. And you know, obviously flip like 5 million tells, which obviously isn't happening. So I don't think we can win this one. So I could Mars them, but they also could just not have the evolution pieces. Who knows? I could just give it to them. Yeah, it's like, what am I supposed to do when they have the whole deck? I mean, we Mars next turn, but then we can't leaf in. We also don't have Darkrai, so we can't knock out the Moltres. We could win with a Sabrina, dude, if they don't have Charizard. And if we can get Darkrai, because we can knock out the Moltres, Sabrina, the other Charmeleon, and we're just not getting it. And they get like 3 tells, right? Basically, dude. It's ridiculous. I mean, do we just pray they don't have to get Charizard? We have the red, at least. Not. We just need to see the Sabrina. We need to see no Charizard. We need to see a Sabrina. Or if they go in the Charizard, they don't have a giant cape, and we actually can draw into, well, the Pokemon communication. They probably get Charizard. Yeah, we just need to see Darkrai. If we see Darkrai and they go on the offensive, we could win this. But if we don't see Darkrai, we're just cooked. Fortunate. Okay, looks like it's just a second Charmeleon though. That's either 2 things. They're either baiting me, and they actually have Charizard to go on the offensive, or they just don't have Charizard. I think we just have to gamble, dude. Oh, we get Darkrai though, dude. Oh god, this is annoying now. They Pokemon Calm, dude. I feel like they would have probably just went in because I didn't have Darkrai. We ball. I don't know, man. If they have it, they have it. If they don't have it, they don't have it. I feel like they're gonna top deck it. I mean, they have 10 cards. Press research, maybe. Oh god. Yeah, they have it. Maybe I should just play passive, dude. Let's see. I am never doing this rank grind this seriously again in my life. I'm literally next season I'm playing Void Trio or like Tinkaton or whatever fun deck there is. This rank grind sucks, dude. Yo, not get clickbait on my titles for tournament winner and master ball rank. Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, bro, this just can't. Bro, this shit's just terrible. This rank grind is just. It's just, dude. All I'm gonna say, I swear the algorithm is rigged on rank matches and if you swap decks. I swear. I'm free. I'm free. I don't have to play ranked anymore.